Here's exactly how I decide if a property and a deal are good and worth taking for my Airbnb arbitrage business. Number one, I try to only take deals that are in my market. So, quick backstory, we used to be in several different markets, 3 different states, 7 different cities, I believe. And I essentially consolidated all of them down to just one state and the 3 major cities in that state. The reason I did that is because we get economies of scale. More on that in another video. But now I only focus on deals in my 3 cities because I'm very familiar with them. I know the pockets, I know which area makes the most money, which one has demand, which one's oversupplied, etc., etc. So naturally, of course, I already have an idea of what rents look like and all that fun stuff too. The reason I'm telling you this is because if you're in the same position, I would also say stick to 1 or 2, maybe 3 markets, and that's it. If you're looking to get into a brand new market, go to a market that is close to home. Go somewhere that is accessible to you, especially when you're first starting out. But let's say you stumble across a property, they give you the authorization to do Airbnb, and you just need to know if it's a good deal. Well, here's what I use. So I'm going to show you 2 examples, a good deal and a bad deal. Here's the bad deal I found. It's called Izzy. It's in the middle of Salt Lake City, and you can tell it's pretty nice, luxury apartment complex. Looks like the rent is going for, I like to go bigger, but let's just say it's going for $2,500 for a 2 bedroom. Went to this website, it's called Airbnb. Went on the Airbnb calculator, typed in the address, put in my 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, which can easily accommodate 7 guests. 2 in 1 bedroom, 4 in the other if I have 2 beds in there, and then 1 on the couch. Scroll down and it tells me these metrics. Now, if you follow everything I say and in our portfolio, we tend to go for at least 85 to 90% occupancy. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to at least, let's say, 90%. And that changes the revenue to 46.5K. Now, we like to make at least double of what our rent is. And if our rent is 2,500, we want to make at least 5K a month or 60 grand a year. This is annual revenue. So this would be a bad deal. Now, I know you might be thinking, what about the negotiations? What about the rent concessions? What about all that stuff? That's all vital, but I still like to think of it as a cherry on top. You want to make sure your deal itself, like the bare bones of it, makes sense. So now let me show you what a good deal looks like. Found this property, downtown Nashville. 2 bedroom is going for 2245. Let's call it 2250. So I need to make at least 4,500 a month. Put it in my calculator. 2 bed, 2 bath, 7 guests. It says this metrics, change this right here, put it to 90. Bam, goes up to 80 grand in annual revenue.